Well, here we are again. We is stuck in the shack. I've done my thing, you know, where I've taken all of the stuff that we removed from over there. What's that view that we're looking for that gives me this, gives me the thing that I want to see? Is that it? No, it's the exact opposite. It might be that view. There we go. Look at that. So yeah, that's all the stuff that we've taken away and replaced now. It looks no different. I got rid of literally. I got rid of like 5 bags full of stuff, and it's still full. What? Look at it. I moved the drone up there and the vice tape dispenser, the old phone thing that I want to keep as a prop. What is that? Oh, that's the time capsule. The selfie stuff for photos. All of the meters now live on that shelf. And then on the one behind it, we've got gloves, earmuffs, eye guard stuff, paperwork over there, and then DVDs in there. And then down below, down there, we've got microphones, fire extinguisher, you can't see it, and then a bag of hard drives and some books over there. Like, oh my God, it's a tiny bit neater, but not nearly what I was aiming for. I wanted to get like, anyway, that's the best we're gonna do for now over there. The worst part is have a load, get a load, take a load, have a load of a take a have of a load, have a load, take a load of, have a look at this. This is what I'm trying to say. Take a load off, take a load down. I want to get the old thing happening here with the shit, that always happens. Get a load of this. This is what I'm trying to say. Take a load off your feet and have a look at, well, have a look at what I've got going on down here. So if I get that going, oh, why isn't that working? Ah, look at that, kind of. Whoop. So we want that way. So we want to have this view. Have a look, see what we've got going here. So I've still got to clean that load of stuff, and that's going to stay because that is the soldering station and airbrush kind of booth, because it's got an extraction fan which goes in there, and I'm going to use that fan for sucking up the solder smoke, so in there when I solder, so I can pump it into that. That's got water on the bottom and filters there, so it captures all of the smoke, and I can empty that. But this is a mess, this stuff here. Can't do much with that, although I've decided I'm going to get rid of this because it's, what's the point? It takes up so much. I've got an iPad, a MIDI controller and a synthesizer. I'm going to replace that with the Behringer MS-101, or the MS-1 as it's known now. It's a mono synth with a built-in keyboard, so I can just replace the 3 things with one. It's going to cost a bit of money, but so what? We'll do it. Now, the next step is to clean up this. I've got to test. The reason this is still here is I'm testing this. This is a follow focus system, wireless system, which integrates really well with the Weeble S here. So I've got to get the camera onto that and test it, make sure it works. Then I'll put that on the shelf over there somewhere, and then test, actually not test, this is working. I got to test this wind muff, this fluffy here though, to make sure it works all right. So it's not Not too windy outside today, but I'll give it a go later. That's pretty much it. Look, the only other thing I wanted to talk about quickly was musically this, the EBO. I picked up this EBO off Amazon. It's pricey, $160, but it is the original. You can get a Joyo, Joyo, J-O-Y-O, I think it's called. It's not coming into focus. Why is that? There it is there. EBO. This is pretty cool. Let's fire it up and I'll show you what I mean. Let's go to this view. We can put that over here. I think we can get a view there, can we not? What does that look like? It may not be the best view. It's all right. Gives us a bit of a view through things. Maybe I can put it over this way. I don't know how stable it's going to be, that's all. Yeah, that's all right, like that. Okay, so I'll put this on auto. And that means it'll flick around to different views for us. That means I've got to turn on some, oh, this is going to be noisy now, I think, because we don't have everything plugged in, unless, no, I've got to get it all going. Got to use that and this. And because it's not plugged in, I'm pretty sure we got some background noise. It's not too bad. Okay, cool. We'll use this chair today. Do I have, yeah, I do, it's the plug in, cool. Okay, so we're going to turn that on. This is where it gets a bit noisy, sorry dudes. Dudes and dudettes. We've got the good old red electric. And then plug him in, turn him on. I don't want to turn it up. I can't hear it because I don't want to get feedback, but yeah, you can hear it there. When I play it back, it might be too loud. We'll see. All right, so that's normal playing. Hang on, let's turn off a few things here. Turn that off, and then turn the buffer off, I think, as well. Might have been better with noise gate on, maybe, I don't know. Does that need to be on or off? Okay, I think we can hear that there. Then, so that's normal, okay? Not playing really particularly well, but anyway. This has got two modes, harmonic and normal. If I put it on normal, so it's got this, where can you see it? There's a couple, there's one there. See the blue light? So I've got a blue light, whoop, there. You can see it. Oh man, too many changes in views. See, over there, that blue light? That sits on the string. Yeah. It's got a ridge in it. So there's a center line where there's a magnet, and then two little divots on the other side there where the adjacent strings kind of sit on it. So what you do is you aim for a string. It's easier to play it with two strings either side. Did you hear that? You see, look. it's on now. So it just, you find this sweet spot and then it vibrates the string for you. So there's a magnetic field being generated by this, which makes the string vibrate. And you've got to place it in such a way that it's best on the neck pickup. Picks it up about there. And then you can flick between strings as well. And if you wanted to play the high E, then you've got to kind of balance it so that it's got one string that it's resting on, and then it vibrates the one under it without going too far over like that. Same with the big E, low E. If you get rotate it too much, it'll hit it and get that vibrating, noisy, buzzing sort of noise. Otherwise, when you get used to it, you can just position it so. And there's different techniques you can employ with it. I like this. I like playing with this. It's kind of like a synthesizer in your hand. If I flick it over now to harmonic mode, so that's when the button is all the way down, you get these and you can kind of bow it. So this harmonic mode is supposed to get more higher frequencies included. And apparently you can kind of make it like a plucking sound if you hammer on and push this down at the same time, kind of like that. Otherwise, you can let it kind of come into a bowed kind of a sound. And you can make a bowing kind of a sound, sliding it in and out. Otherwise, you can use vibrato on the string together. So I am definitely going to be playing around with this some more, because the idea I've got, I don't know if any of you have come across Promptgenics music yet. It's like a swamp blues music, I think the genre title is. It's I've been trying to emulate that for quite a while now using Ableton Live plugins, but I can't get it to the point where I'm really happy with it using Ableton for a number of reasons. One of the main reasons is that my laptop is very old and underpowered, and I can't basically get it to work without a lot of latency and noise, things like that. So what I decided was to get the EBow, the compressor, and the octaver all together to basically set the octaver on the Fuzz FZ5 for the best setting, which I find is the fuzz to the absolute minimum, the gain or the level to the maximum for fuzz, for the octaver to work properly. Then you control the volume with the volume knob on the guitar. The compressor set to highly compressed, so max everything out, except the level. So keep the level about the same, keep the tone where it roughly is around about 9 or 10 o'clock, and then max out the attack and sustain. And then using the EBow set to harmonize or harmonic, get this kind of a noise happening where you, for example, on the E string, get something like that. I've got to work out how to slam it. I think there. I don't have the sustainer on at the moment. Let's try that with the compression sustainer. And I don't have the octaver on, but that's not the noise I'm after, but that gives you an idea what I'm aiming to do. I've had it for like, 3 days now. I've been playing it pretty much an hour a day for the last 2 or 3 days. I'm getting more and more used to it, but it's a skill, I tell you. Because trying to change between getting better changing between strings, but it's still noticeable when you're changing between strings as opposed to I want it to be as smooth as that, and I just can't seem to get it there. Got to give myself more time, more practice. Occasionally it gets stuck. See, like that, it gets stuck between the third and fourth strings. So I've got to learn to position it. I love the sound of it though, gotta say, I love it. So I'll play around with that some more and see how we go. And the other disappointing thing is during the making of the Red video, I've discovered, and especially with the use of the EBO, I've discovered that the wiring is still not right on this guitar. I still can't totally isolate the neck and the bridge. Even with the switching that I've got here, I don't know what's going on. I think since this middle switch is blown up, it's not working anymore. It's stopping me from actually using that to switch between serial and parallel and isolating the bridge and the neck pickups. So I'm going to have to take it apart again, which I was going to do anyway, because if you notice that pot is super noisy, the volume pot, and it just drives me crazy. So I'll get a new potentiometer. I'll change the switches over for higher quality switches. I just bought these from Jcar. They're Jcar switches meant for voltage switching, not audio switching. So they're going to be kind of noisy and, not that great. So yeah, that's the plan. Is I'll get new switches, I'll get a new potentiometer, swap them out, and then work out just to confirm the wiring is correct. And if it's not, work out a new wiring system so I can isolate those two pickups or make them together. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed with that, got to be honest, but loving the playing of this. While we're here talking about playing, my brother, who is overseas in Ireland as we speak, left me 2 guitars, and one of them is already out over here, which is this Fender Stratocaster. And I've been, telling my brother Dave that, yeah, I'll play them and we'll get them all happening, and I haven't yet. So might as well do it now. So this is the Fender. Straight away I can feel a difference This has got a thicker neck than my Squire. My Squire is, I love the neck on this Squire. I got to tell you, it's so thin. That and that, yeah. This is about a third wider than the Squire neck. Well, it's completely out of tune, and it's super low. In fact, that's not playable. The bridge is way too low, so we're gonna have to fix that up. That's weird. So, okay, so we'll get to work fixing that up. I've got to lift the bridge. See, it's not changing. Okay, so we've got a bit of work to do on that. That's a shame. Yeah. So we'll fix that up. All right, I'll work on that probably over the weekend. I've got to go to work tomorrow in Signub. Okay, that was very quick. That was a quick review of the Fender. It's just the setup is not so good on that, that's all. So we'll fix the setup on that. He's got a Telecaster here as well. Let's get the Telecaster out. I'll have a look at that one. So the old Telly. What have we got? There it is. I don't use the pick, but he's got a pick in his. And again, the neck is thicker. I like the... All right, so that one's in tune, and also has the strings action set pretty well. That's just a little bit high. And I believe the Telly is really good in terms of keeping in tune because there's no vibrato bar, whammy bar, so it stays in tune really well. Let's have a look over here. I've got to pick up output there. I don't know whether we've got volume. I do like the way that plays. Yeah, look, the neck feels better. This neck is really super thin, which I don't mind, but every guitar I play after playing the Squire just feels, the neck feels so much thicker. I'm kind of playing deaf because I can't hear anything through the monitors because I've turned everything down so I don't get any feedback. I could plug in some headphones. Everything's been unplugged. I went on a shoot recently and I used all the headphones and I haven't plugged them back in, and it's a bit of a pain to get it all set up, to be honest. So I'll just trust that I can still hear it. I do like playing it. It sounds really good. It feels really good too, got to tell you. The neck is thicker than this Squire, but I'm used to the Squire. I love playing that Squire, I've got to be honest. Does it feel any better? Does it feel any different? I can't feel any grabbing or scratching on the frets on the Squire the same way that I can't on the Telly. So I think I think it's wider, slightly wider neck. Can't really be sure there, but yeah, I think it is slightly wider. Because I noticed that when I try and do a bar chord like A with my ring finger, I often can't get the B string to ring out. If I do, then it mutes the E like that. I need to get my knuckle double jointed or something. Push it down harder even. That's about the closest I can get. Otherwise I've got to do that. And don't mind doing that, but it's just easier to do this. I'm still working out my thumb over technique. I find it easier to play like this on the Squire. Gotta be honest, maybe it's because I'm used to it. I think I need to play this through the amp to really appreciate what it sounds like. And I don't want to get feedback doing that. So there you go. The Telly, I love it. It sounds good. The neck's feeling great. I love the look of it. I'm going to actually save up and buy I'm not going to get a Fender. I'm going to get an equivalent like a Harley Benton or something like that, or a Tokai, maybe even an antique relic one. I saw a Tokai for $200 on Facebook Marketplace recently, Telecaster. Looked awesome, but I just, I spent the money on something else. What did I buy instead? Oh, I think I bought, oh yeah, I bought that microphone, the Rode NT2-A, so I can get the mid-side recording capability going. So, because that was $250, brand new. I think they're in the order of $575 thereabouts. So made considerable saving on that. It's a good microphone. So it was either a guitar or a microphone. And I thought, I can make money. I can make money out of that microphone, but I can't out of another guitar. Not as easily. And I put the afterburner in this for my brother as well. Oh, that's full. Oh, that's full. Off. On, but not active. About 25%. 75%? 100%? I can hear it kind of, it's off now. Is it vastly different to playing my Squier Strat? No. Am I a great guitar player? No. Am I enjoying playing guitar though? Yeah, I love it. To be honest, I've invested so much time and life into that red Squier guitar that there's not much is going to make me want to change and move away from it. But this does sound good. It's easy to play, I've got to tell you. Very easy to play. And I don't know about the quality difference between Squier and Fender. I thought I'd be blown away by the quality but it's, I don't know, they're kind of the same, as far as I can tell. I do like the sound and feel. All right, let me work out how we're going to fix the Strat, and I'll work out a way of getting headphones on so I can hear what I'm doing properly, and we'll give it another go. On that note, I'm going to go and have my dinner because it's getting late, and I've done a fair job of cleaning up the shack. A fair job, I tell you. Not great, but fair. Oh, plus my brother, he wants me to look at this. Which camera have we got? This is the Boss GT1 effects processor for a guitar. And so we're going to look at that as well. So this will be interesting. I don't know what it's capable of or anything. And so we'll do a review of that as well at the same time. So that's coming. So let's do that. In the meantime, enjoy your no, which one is it? 4? This one? I think it's that one. 4. Come on. There it is. Enjoy yourself, and I will enjoy myself, and we will catch up in the next episode of the fun time on this channel with the Schack and me. Okay, bye. See you then. Bye.